There is a collection of over 500 ancient stories dedicated entirely to detailing the past lives of the Buddha. Throughout these lifetimes, he appears in wildly different forms. Sometimes he lives as an ordinary animal, other times as a noble king. Yet in every single life, he teaches universal virtues. Before we dive into these lifetimes, take a second to subscribe, hit the like button, and let me know in the comments which ancient values resonate most with your own life. These fables originate from the Pali Canon. This makes them one of the oldest and richest continuous narrative traditions in all of Buddhism. Each of these 500 accounts represents a separate lifetime dedicated to mastering a specific virtue. When viewed as a single multi-volume record, they illustrate why Buddhist tradition views enlightenment as a cumulative achievement rather than a sudden event. At the center of this journey is the Bodhisattva, the Buddha to be. This diagram visualizes a single being traveling upward across countless lifetimes, cultivating specific virtues in each form. The Jataka collection serves as the ultimate record of this climb toward complete awakening. In this series, we are going to journey through these tales sequentially. We are officially starting at the very beginning with Volume 1. By following this exact chronological order, we can trace the precise evolutionary steps of the Bodhisattva's own spiritual growth. This visualization shows the massive structural scale of the collection. The texts are divided into 22 distinct books, which then expand outward to contain exactly 550 individual stories. The fables themselves cover a massive spectrum of life. You'll find clever animal tricksters, like a wise rat outsmarting a deceitful predatory jackal. You'll also encounter deeply noble animal forms, such as a magnificent golden deer that willingly sacrifices itself to protect its entire herd from a hunter. The collection also scales up to human forms, featuring sweeping royal dramas of kings ruling their lands righteously and navigating complex court politics. This vast diversity shows us that whether you are born a forest creature or a monarch, every life form and social station holds a unique opportunity to practice virtue and advance spiritually. Each Jātaka tale uses a 4-part blueprint. First, the story of the present triggers the Buddha's memory. This leads to the story of the past, the actual fable. Next, the verse delivers the moral lesson. Finally, the identification reveals the true identities of the characters. As we go through this series, keep 3 listening prompts in mind. Watch for the specific form, the embedded moral of the story, and the continuity of virtue. Recognizing these recurring structural markers will allow you to see the consistent ethical logic the Buddha uses to link these ancient fables to his contemporary world. These stories were so compelling that they couldn't be contained within India. Over centuries, they spilled outward, heavily influencing global folklore and literature. You can find direct parallels to these fables embedded in the works of foundational European writers like Chaucer and Boccaccio. Even the ancient Greek historian Herodotus recorded popular stories that closely mirror these specific Buddhist fables. This massive global spread occurred for a simple reason. The core themes found here, honesty, kindness, resilience, and self-restraint, are universally human. The survival of these same motifs along the Silk Road and into medieval European courts shows that the Jatakas provided a foundational layer for much of the world's moral literature. So, as we journey through these lifetimes together, consider this. How can we embody these ancient virtues in our own fast-paced modern lives? The Jātaka Tales remind us that wisdom is cultivated slowly. Every single story is a deliberate step toward awakening. Join me in the next episode as we begin the actual text with Volume 1, Story 1, Prince Good Speaker. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss it. Subscribing and listening to this series is an intentional first step on your own path to simplified awakening. I'll see you in the next one.